Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video, I will be showcasing 4 different full boosted teams for you to beat the new point event Thunder Bagua versus Kaido to acquire of course the new free-to-play unit of Law and Kid. Teams with the new bats, without the new bats, and even of course a fully free-to-play team. So without further ado, let's challenge the new quest. Team number 1 will be using versus Yamato as captain with a friend captain Super Sugo Nami. Because we have the new rare recruit Sanji as a crewmate, he guarantees us a full board of tandem slots at the start of the quest, which means we can immediately proceed from stage 1 and at the same time gather slots to fill up the meter for Yamato's versus ability, which we are going to use in the final stage. Since this team is very strong, of course, you can use your best stat boosting supports, you don't need anything specific. And in stage number 3, Yamato's captain ability will completely get rid of the despair, and then we will activate Zoro so he can give us an ore boost and then completely remove the burn. The only unit that does not get the ore boost, of course, Law and Kid, everyone else does, so attack based on slots and easily defeat Jack. Entering stage number 4 versus Big Mom, the despair will once again be gone because of Yamato's captain ability, and after that we want to activate Yamato to get the left column slots into Wano, the right column into TND, an attack boost and her own unique attack boost, and then we want to activate rare recruit Sanji to lock our slots and increase our attack boost. After that comes Law and Kid, who can give us a chain growth boost and also chain boundaries to super easily then attack Big Mom based on color advantage and defeat her. With the 6 guaranteed TND slots that Sanji gave us at the start of the quest consumed, and also with the attack in stage number 4, Yamato can guarantee gain her versus ability, so super easy to do. On top of that, we have guaranteed matching slots in the final stage, and the left column ones, because they are Wano, they won't be manipulated to super block. Now we want to activate the versus ability of Yamato for the damage reduction shield and extra damage. Then we want to activate Nami's special to inflict paralysis to Kaido, increase our damage but remove his damage reduction as well. And then we want to activate her super class ability to get a conditional attack boost. Now we activate Roger for a high attack boost, and after that we have tons of damage to easily defeat Kaido, so attack in whichever order you want pretty much, and then you will also be able to survive his after defeat hit. Team number 2 will be using Roger and versus Yamato as a friend captain. No new legends in this team. We are going to use the new rare recruits though for more points and an easier time. Sanji can guarantee us the full board of TND slots, so if we consume all 6 and then attacking in stage 4, we have the guaranteed versus ability of Yamato for the final stage, and Zoro, who will of course be activated in stage number 3 to give us an ore boost and remove the burn. Have in mind, if you do not have them, they are easily replaceable. Sanji with free-to-play point event Dex Drake, and then Zoro with 6+ legend Chopper. But in case you do replace them, especially Sanji, you still need to farm 6 TND slots before entering stage number 4. A quick tip for more damage in stage 3 and then throughout the quest: start on Denjiro from Kinemon Denjiro, swap to Kinemon in stage number 3, and then when we enter stage number 4, first we are going to activate Yamato, left column slots Wano, right column TND, and also her unique attack boost and the normal attack boost. Then we are going to activate Sanji or Drake to mainly lock our slots for the next stage. We are going to swap Kinemon back to Denjiro, and then we are going to activate Kid and Law for the chain growth boost for 3 turns. Then we attack based on color advantage and defeat stage number 4. For this team, as you can see from the graphics, you can also use stat boosting supports on everyone and the hoe for more EXP. Now entering the final stage, Yamato's unique attack boost will remain as our buff, and the same will happen with the chain growth boosting from Kid and Law. What we want to do after the preemptive is activate the versus ability of Yamato to get a damage reduction shield and increase the damage from our tandem slot attacks, Then we are activating Roger for a universal attack boost. Then swap Denjiro back to Kinemon for the resistance reduction and activate him to remove the damage reduction completely, get an ore boost and a base attack boost for everyone except Kid and Law. Then attack based on color advantage, ending on Yamato for the maximum damage, and you can easily also survive Kaido's hit. Team 3 will be a fully free-to-play team using the new login bonus Superclass Luffy, but we also will use a versus Yamato friend captain, and we want to max her versus ability to use for the final stage. Which means, because we have 6 guaranteed Wano/Tandem slots in stage 4, before entering stage 4, we need to farm for 4 tandem slots. Just tap your units, as you can see, I get them here, so consume them, and when you have 4, you do not need to stall anymore in the first 2 stages, and just proceed to the third one. More important information about this team, you should max out Luffy's Super Tandem ability by acquiring his 5 copies from the Rayleigh Bazaar. It will help with damage in the final stage. The Whale Sharks helps with damage and perfects. All of your Dex units should be placed in the left column. Chopper and Adio are the only 2 units not boosted by versus Yamato, so they are half boosted only by Luffy. And you also need free-to-play point event killer support on Kid and Law. In stage number 3, Despair is gone because of Yamato, and we activate Chopper to remove the burn completely, and then we want to take out Jack as soon as possible. You want to do it in maximum 3 turns, in my opinion, because that's how I did it. I haven't stalled further, so I don't know if he applies any debuff. The only thing he will do in turn 1 is apply end of turn damage and an attack boost on himself, but that's not a problem, especially because we have the end of turn healing from Chopper's special. You can also farm some TND slots here for Yamato's versus ability if you need to, and perhaps to beat Jack faster, you can farm for some matching slots on some full boosted units before entering stage 3, which means you can do more damage in turn 1 versus Jack, but I do not think that is necessary at all. Now entering stage number 4, Despair will be applied again, and it will be completely resisted because of Yamato's captain ability, and then we want to activate Yamato for an attack boost, a unique attack boost, left column Wano slots and right column TND slots. Again, you need your Dex units in the left column. Then free-to-play Drake will lock our slots, give us an ore boost and drop resistances of the enemy. And then Kid and Law will give us a chain growth boost for 3 turns. Now for the attacks, start with Adio, Chopper and Luffy, and then attack with all of your left column Dex units for maximum damage and an easy time against stage number 4. Entering the final stage now, no super block slots because the left column units have Wano slots, we still have the unique attack boost and the chain growth boosting, and killer support will activate, removing 1 turn of damage reduction, which is highly important to completely remove it. Now we are ready to activate Luffy's special, who will give us a universal attack boost, reduce damage reduction by 4 extra turns, and then we want to activate his super class ability to remove the remaining turn of damage reduction, but also get a color affinity boost and super class for our free spirit units. Then activate the versus ability of Yamato to get a damage reduction shield, and of course increase damage from your tandem slot units but not by a lot, and then activate Adio to gain a chain boost. He will make you swap your slots around, place the size slot on him, and then just do 2 irrelevant changes, for example between 2 Wano slots, and then you are ready to attack. Start with Adio, Chopper then Luffy to get the super tandem, then every Wano slot having unit, which are also Dex, to super easily defeat Kaido, and then you will also be able to survive the end of turn hit. Team number 4 will be pretty much the exact same team as the previous one, but we are using Uta instead of Adio, so it's not fully free to play, but it is essentially the previous team optimized, not only for it to be faster, but also do more damage. First of all, you do not need to farm TND slots, because we are going to use Kizuna Reward Bartolomeo support on Luffy, who can give us a damage reduction shield so we do not need Yamato's versus ability, but we still need to use free-to-play killer support on Kid and Law. In stage number 3, you want to activate Uta to get an attack boost and an orb boost for the remaining of the quest on every unit except Luffy, and then we are also going to activate Chopper to remove the burn, and then we can defeat Jack immediately or as soon as possible. All of the tips I gave you for the previous team also apply for this one. You want all of your dex units in the left column, and then the whale sharks with maximum super tandem on Luffy help your damage. In stage number 4, we of course want to activate Yamato's special first. That means we can get the left column slots into Wano, the right ones into TNT, then Drake will lock them and he will drop resistances for Big Mom, and then we will also activate Kid and Law for the chain growth boosting of 3 turns. Now we attack starting from Luffy and Chopper, and then everyone else, ending of course on Yamato for maximum damage, and because of Uta's boosting here, it is super easy to beat Big Mom. Now entering the final stage, essentially the only thing remaining is our supports and Luffy's abilities. We get the maximum attack boost and orb boost from Uta, and we still have the unique attack boost of Yamato, and have in mind if you do not have support Bartolomeo, instead you can use the strategy of you farming for 4 TNT slots before entering stage 4 and then activating the versus ability of Yamato to get the damage reduction shield in the final stage, but the team of course becomes a bit slower. Killer support deals with 1 turn of damage reduction, Luffy's special and super class with the rest, and Luffy will also provide a color affinity boost, and now you want to start with him and Chopper to activate the super tandem, and then everyone else for maximum damage and to easily defeat Kaido. Of course, when you activate Luffy's special, you also get the 50% damage reduction shield from Bartolomeo support to survive the final hit from Kaido. And these are my 4 different teams, including free-to-play ones, for you to beat the new point event quest. If you have any questions, feel free to tell me down below, I will do my best to help out. And of course, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, definitely leave a like, I would really appreciate it. You can check my pulls from part 1 of the Super Sugo Fest by clicking the video on the left, and for more OPTC content, definitely subscribe to the channel, it's absolutely free. Happy holidays to everyone, and as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.